think we got enough people. We can go ahead and get started. So just a reminder to guys on what it is that I do here. This is Guilty Gear Plus R replay, where I commentate for our local SoCal Guilty Gear XX Action Corps Plus R tournaments. If you're watching this on the YouTube VOD, you can actually catch me live for these every Thursday at 9 p.m. Pacific time. If you're watching live on Twitch, thanks a lot. Your support actually helps me continue to run these and make them a great experience. As a reminder, we're holding the Megalomania circuit, which is a circuit where we're doing Plus R majors across North America, divided into two categories, one for veterans, one for newer players. So it's very possible for people to win even if you haven't been playing the game for 4 years. You know, you're not actually a veteran. No big deal, you can still have a chance of winning some money. As a reminder, any money that's donated on my stream during any of these Guilty Gear nights, whether it's through bits or subscriptions or even through Streamlabs, all of that goes straight to the Megalomania circuit pot, so every single bit helps. One last thing before we take a look at the brackets here, guys. If you're interested in getting into Guilty Gear Plus R, we actually have a really amazing group of people on the Discord server. There's a wiki with a ton of info. We've got volunteers who can be pinged for questions for different characters. We got matchup video lists, combo video archives, live stream list, and online and offline player finder. So we just love seeing people get into this game. Even if you feel like you might be asking some dumb questions, I guarantee you people are just going to be happy that you're in there, and they're going to be happy to help out. So with all of that, let's go ahead and take a look at the brackets here. All right, so as you can see here, what we've got, we had Mike Z who entered. So what I decided to do, because it was a brand new year, the very first tournament that we ran, I did a no seed tournament at all, right? So we had 0 seeding going on. And so this year, I'm just going to be kind of like compounding the seeding as we're restarting the whole year. So I only chose 4 seeds. It was all based on the last tournament. So we had Mike Z, Windyman here entered as well, Nostalgic, Weatherbee, Blitz, DJ Azure, Red Witch, Mech, Tronzilla, Wing Zero or Reis, Dyne, Aligari, myself, Hursh, Midi, and Juno. So that's what we got here going on tonight. So let me go ahead and click start this tournament. We'll get started here. Okay, so just to get these two out of the way, both Windyman and Tronzilla did a very good job beating their bye. Sure, it was a hard struggle, but they managed to succeed. And the very first match we're going to do is Nostalgic versus Weatherbee. So let me go ahead and load that up here. Alright, so first off we've got Nostalgic versus Weatherbee. So Nostalgic is has been a long-time rival of mine. He plays Kai. There's actually a pretty popular video on my channel of a 1st to 10 between him and I, like 2 years ago. I remember that exhibition match. It was a lot of fun. I want to see if we can do some more exhibitions or like kumites and stuff like that in SoCal this year as well. Get FRC point there, trying to get Weatherbee down. One thing you're going to see a lot of with Weatherbee's play as ABBA is he's going to try and do as much as he can while he's got his normal bar. And then before his bar's out, he'll have tried to get 50% meter so he can transform into Goku Moroha mode. That burst right there was to prevent a knockdown. If you get knocked down as ABBA, it actually greatly decreases your bar by about 1/3. So you can see ABBA here is in Goku Moroha mode. Very powerful. You get a whole bunch of a much better speed, much better attacks, and things like that. Very, very powerful character if it was left alone. But also, ABBA always takes damage whenever she deals damage herself. She actually gains it back once she transforms out of Moroha mode, but you have to actually transform out in order to get that health back. If you just get knocked out of that mode, then you lose all that health. So you can see here Nostalgic specifically going for knockdown attacks, just to attack that meter and not necessarily attack her health directly. So normal ABBA has very poor movement. You really want to abuse the heck out of that. She can transform, you know, with a blood pack, but she only has 3 of them, so you have to use them wisely. Nostalgic took the first game there. And you see Weatherbee instantly using a blood pack to get Maroha mode. Like I say, he's going to be fighting here to try and get 50% meter. Nostalgic's very specifically attacking with knockdown attacks. Very smart way of, smart strategy of fighting Abba. When Abba transforms, you see it, she gains all that health back. That's because it counts as a transformation. So Weatherbee was able to get that health. That burst, again, was just to prevent a knockdown from existing. So it wasn't really anything bad. It was not a bad burst. But, you know, a lot of Abbas do that just so they don't take that damage to their Maroha meter. So if you kind of expect it, you can really punish it hard if you're knowing what that is coming up. That was a nice tick throw there from Nostalgic. Ooh, nice hit there. That was the Danzai, which has a lot of super armor. It's tough to deal with, but you gotta know if you're fighting against it, you do a quick move and you just kind of block the rest. Yeah, it's gonna work because that'll beat super armor. So good job there, Nostalgic. Doing Ride the Lightning. Nice setup there, transforming into Maroha mode without using a blood pack. And it's going to do about a quarter to a third of meter. Abba's almost out. He saw Weatherbee was actually running forward a lot just to get more meter for Maroha mode, because it's that important. Not looking good here for Weatherbee. He used a burst, but it wasn't useful at all. I think he was trying to go for a gold burst there. And slash, there we go. Nostalgic wins 2-0. We go back to our brackets here. You'll see we had Nostalgic versus Weatherbee. Nostalgic wins 2-0. And give me a moment here just to load up the next game, guys. All right, up next we've got Aligari versus Dyne. Both really strong players. How's it going, Tron? My last stream before Anime Ascension. I'm really excited for Anime Ascension. Nice burst cancel there. So Dyne really likes to go for throws. Really good at timing throws and things like that. So definitely something you want to be aware of if you're fighting him. There's a running joke with Faust that his 6H is unblockable. It's really slow. It's 26 frames, but it's so slow it's weird. It becomes hard to actually block overhead. So it's just something you see a little bit where people act like that. It's kind of weird. Nice FRC there and being able to block that move. You can see here Aligari's been doing an amazing job blocking all of those overheads. He hasn't gotten hit by a single 6H. That's what I'm talking about there, though. Dyne goes for those throws. Now Dyne does have full meter. He does one swimming super and it connects, it could kill. There we go. That's what I was thinking exactly. A nice anti-air there. You know, Order Soul's 5H is a really strong move for getting people in anti-air and also getting them on the recover. So you see, like when they air tech, Aligari just slams them with 5H. Nice force break Fafnir there. It's gonna be a nice level 3 combo. Good kill, maybe? Nope. Not able to make a kill. So it's a risky position here, because you saw Aligari was like easily... Oh, there we go. That was a Not a smart move there from Dyne. Being in that pogo state makes it so you can't actually block anything. Ooh, good gold burst there from Dyne. Nice hits here, going forward. Got a good level 3 combo. Going for a reset. American reset there. Oh, nice hit right out of that. Oh, nice, nice. That was a 6P. 6P is a really interesting move for Order Soul. It's slow, but also it has like a really cool amount of invincibility. It eats projectiles, and it makes your opponent slip, which is the stun move. You have to wiggle back and forth for them. You can't combo anything off of it unless they don't really get out of that slip very easily. You can do like maybe Force Break Fafnir from what I was hearing. This does so much damage. That's super. You know, people talk about how like they don't like that super because it's not reliable, but I mean Faust players love that super. It does so much damage if it connects. I mean, it most likely will connect too. And look at that, stuck in the corner. Not a good spot. That's going to be it for Aligari. He's still ahead one game, though. Ooh, got hit with the 6H again. Nice air throw. The Aligari not scared at all, just charging right in front of Dyne. He knows at any point he can just do that charge cancel. Good throw on Dyne's part. Oh, that was close. I was expecting Dyne to be able to throw out of that. Nice FRC from Aligari there. That's a kill. Aligari 1 point away from taking this. That low kick is it's really hard for me to get used to too, because it's multiple hits. I think it's 3 hits. I don't even know which ones are low on it, but just how high it goes up in the air before it hits low. This makes me think it's kind of a little bit weirder like that. Nice air throw. Waiting for your opponent to tech so you throw him out of it. That's a really good job. Nice! Wow, I'm not used to seeing that, throwing somebody out of the Faust teleport. That's really cool. Now, Order Soul is one of the characters that can combo off of a throw in the corner. So he actually can get quite a lot of stuff from a throw. Throws are 50% prorated, though. That's going to hurt. That's going to kill. Oh, not quite. There we go. That's a kill. Now 1-1. So regarding Faust's door, the door that Faust does has a force break version of it. The force break version is a lot faster, but the force break version is only backwards door. You can't do a force break forwards door. So yeah, it is faster, but if you can react off the sound of it, you know it's going to hit you from behind, so you can get ready for that. Now Faust's strength is he's got really great range and very fast normals at the same time, so he can cover a lot of distance. He's also a very just typical fundamental character. He's probably the character a lot of people kind of recommend to start off with Guilty Gear, because he's got a bunch of weird attacks, sure, like every character does, but he's also just got such pure fundamentals. Like, the tough parts of playing Faust aren't his normals, it's getting used to how to apply the items and stuff like that. That was a nice DP to be able to get him. Oh, it broke out. Nice. I've never seen that breakout kill Faust before. I didn't know it could. So that trash bag that Faust drops in the air, that he throws out, that's called love, and it's possible where if they start throwing it, you can jump up in their face and block, and they get hit with love before they can do anything. That was a nice burst catch there from Aligari. Oof. Stuck in the corner here, not in a good spot too, close to being dizzied. Nice super. wasn't multi-level, so it wasn't going to kill, but nice backdash from that. I didn't think that would work. Oh, another break there. Nice throw. That's going to kill. Good job, Aligari. Very smart fighting there. So Aligari wins this one 2-1. Let's go back to our brackets and update this. So that was Aligari versus Dyne, and that was 2-1 Aligari. Alright, let me load up the next match here, guys. So yeah, if you press a button before Faust presses a button in that super, you will always break out of it. And it's also the first button Faust presses after using the super. So oftentimes what you'll see, or after the super connects, you can hold the button, and then you'll always get a button first before your opponent. But a lot of times what you might see is people double tapping, because a lot of people double tap when they do inputs just to make sure they get the actual input. And if they do that with slash, you're going to choose slash every time. So I've seen it where I've been fighting people, and they choose slash 5 times. I've broken out of it 5 times in a row because they didn't know that that's what they're actually choosing. So you do have to press a button to break out of it. Or you do have to select a button for them to choose. Alright, so our next match here is going to be Tronzilla versus Reis. This is going to be a good one here. Okay, Reis starting off with getting a coin. That coin's always worth a trade as far as he's concerned. You get so much more damage off of the level 2. Got Bakusai. You can't block a Mistfinder if you get a Bakusai. Dropping the combo intentionally. Okay, we got some missiles going on, but not quite anything yet. Reis still in the lead here with health. Tough position to be in, though. Good blocking from Tronzilla so far. Maybe... Nope. Can't counter projectile. That's not what he's going for. He was trying to counter the Mistfinder. Again, the same trade. Johnny's always willing to trade the coin for a hit. Nice strike back tail there. Set up. You see here, Reis has a ton of meter. He's going to want to save that meter mostly for FRCs on his Divine Blade and his Killer Joker, just to make sure that those moves are safe. Good air throw there from Tron. See, Tron is in the lead for health so far. Ooh, nice try again with that counter. Not a good position to be. Stuck in the corner with very little meter. Oh, bad burst from... So, that was a gold burst, so you can't attack him on a gold burst on the way down. You're invul on the way down from a gold burst. So Reis gets the first point there. All you can do with the gold burst to punish is throw them when they land, or throw them when they're starting the gold burst itself. Gold bursts are designed to be not punishable. You did pretty good one of those rounds. I think it was the second round on there. So good hits there with Reis going in by throwing a coin to get rid of those bombs. Nice anti-air by Reis. Just playing it cool, looking at Justice go to the other side and just continuing. Got a Mistfinder there. Oh, nice setup there from Tron. Good dodging, was able to get through the Bakusai without getting Mistfindered once. Good stuff there from Tron so far. Nice low there. That's going to be nice. Good setup there. Getting some extra bombs going on. Now, Johnny doesn't really have too many options to get through those bombs. He can throw a coin at a very particular arc. He can do maybe a low misfinder to get through some of it. He's got his force break, which I think Jackhound, which I think will go through it. I'm not sure. I know when Reis was first learning the matchup, he was having a really hard time learning how to deal with Justice and get through it. Nice 6K FRC into throw. I love seeing those kind of throw mix-ups there. So Reis ends up winning this 2-0. Go back to our brackets here. We'll go to Reis and Tronzilla. That was 2-0 for Reis. And we go and pull up our next match here, guys. All right, up next we're going to have Hursh versus myself. Hursh is our resident Venom player, also very prominent Exerd player too. So you can see me just trying to get in. Good burst there. Not a good spot, man. I just keep getting hit with all that kind of stuff there. He's ready for all my guard cancels. Not a good round here so far. Getting creamed. That could be a good spot for me. Just reading me like a book. Very, very strong round from Hursh there. Man, good anti-air from his end. I got him stuck in the corner. It's not a good spot for him to be at. I knew the ball was coming backwards because it was the force break version of the ball. Nice run through on that attack. He's really keeping an eye on my guard cancels, so I'm trying to use them a lot less than I was in the first round. And not do any attacks in the air because he's hitting me with a lot for the anti-airs there. Nice throw there on his backdash. He'll do a combo here. Dropped it a little bit, but there we go. Ate through his burst. Keeping up the pressure. Nice, that's gonna kill. Go super after this. I feel like connecting super after the throw is a lot easier to do than any of the other options, so I go for that. Often you'll see me do super too if I just want to kill without a possibility of them bursting out of the throw. I think I was kind of weary that he would teleport near those balls, that's why I wasn't going too close. Nice block on his burst there, grabbing me after that landing. Those balls do a ton of damage on Chip. I gotta watch out for that. That was a very wise dead angle attack for him. Yeah, just trying to get in. He's having a really hard time getting in with that. Hursh got the first point there. Definitely a match I want to study a lot more of. He and I have also played quite a lot in casuals. Whenever we go to Danger Time, it feels like it's mostly him and I over there. So nice, Yozansen FRC. Nice, it's gonna combo. Good solid damage. Keep them in the corner. You know, that's the big trick. He just did a dead angle, which is gonna be really good for me and for him. Again, I'm just worried he's gonna teleport next to those balls. So you see, I'm not actually going too far away towards the corner. Because if he teleports away, he's going to swap positions, and I'm going to be the one stuck in the corner. Nice setup there. Ooh, that's going to hurt. Ooh, no. Okay. Oh, that was totally intended to be a Tiger Neo Zonson there. Oh, man. I almost had him that round. Nice Sakura there. So you just look at... Oh, that was intended to be a corner switch. Or I was going to switch sides, but I just messed up the combo on it. Nice cross up. Good burst on his end, though. This is going to hurt. Ooh, not quite. Just slightly too much damage. Nice air throw. Good. Nice burst or throw tech. I've got this round. I just can't lose it, though. I've got the momentum, so just keep it up. I don't know why I went up for a punch. That could have been a throw. There we go. I think that might have been an option select throw that I was going for. It's a 1-1 here. Hursh still on the cusp of winning. If he ends up winning this round, he beats me. Nice setup there. Messed up that. It's a very hard thing to hit with. First. Come on. Good burst on his end. Nice throw tech again. Oh, come on. No. If I did Sakura there, that could have killed him. Oh, man. I was trying to get past his balls there at the end there, too. So let's go back to our brackets here. Hursh ends up winning 2-0. You know, it's also probably a really tough match for Hursh because he's so used to Xrd, and I think the ball placements are very different in the Xrd version too. But he's a pro. He's able to go back and forth. So good job there, Hursh. Definitely deserved that win. Let me go ahead and pull up the next game here, guys. Give me a moment. All right, so our next game is going to be Aligari versus Reis. Let's go ahead and pull this up here. As they do a button config when I got all this ready. Thanks, guys. There we go. All right, Aligari versus Reis. Here we go. So you can see he's getting Aligari stuck in the corner there. A good block there on Aligari from Nsenga. Run up throw. Good job. You can see not letting him get any pressure. Aligari's not going for those charges. He's just trying to get that pressure stuck on Johnny. Nice counter hit there. Little charges there. Ooh, 2H Roman cancel. That was nice. Good air throw again from Aligari. Order Soul's so good at air throws. Typically what I tell people when you get used to air throws for the first time is you want to kind of like look at the opponent's descending and you're ascending, so you're going to be jumping up and grabbing them. And that height is perfect for Order Soul. So Order Soul's just so easy to just snatch people out of the air. A good spot here for Aligari. Yep, run up throw, that's gonna kill. Nice set up there. Good blocks there from Aligari so far. Again, like I was saying, you always see that that Reis goes for Divine Blade and Killer Joker when he's got meter to FRC it. Because if he doesn't FRC it, he's completely punishable. So he's always going to FRC it afterwards. Never expect him to be punished after those moves. Good backdash on Reis' part, but able to burst out of that combo that Aligari saw from there. Good burst. Aligari's gonna be able to keep him in the corner there after like an air throw or something, but he wasn't able to get that off. Setups there. Aligari getting a little bit more chisel damage there. Nice there. Run up throw. Like Johnny's Makoto or something like that. Just that run up throw. Oh, this could be it, maybe? Not quite, not quite. One tiny hit point left. 6K into throw. Reis takes the first game there. I love 6K FRC into throw. I love any sort of like forward attacking move FRC into throw. It's so cool. You know, like hammer fall, FRC into throw. Or like 6H FRC throw is awesome from Potemkin. We saw that not too long ago. Nice burst throw. Nice. Read him like a book. You see Aligari's all shook up here. He's like, I got my burst thrown. What am I gonna do? No, I know Aligari. He's keeping his cool no matter what. He's gonna do a lot of damage. Ooh, wasn't able to do anything after that. I thought it was. Aligari was able to shake out of it. Nice counter hit there. It's gonna lead to something. Got a level 2 off that coin. Oh, nice 6H in the air. Or a regular H in the air. Nice hit there. Ooh, Reis blocking the overhead. Going for dead angle, but Aligari able to hit him through the dead angle. Oh, but drops the combo because he's Johnny. And that's going to kill. Man. Aligari really close to getting that round there. That's not gonna hurt. You got a level 2 too. More resets where he finishes the combo still in level 2 and a knockdown. Brutal. Nice anti-air on the cross up. I wasn't sure that was gonna hit. That was pretty neat though. That's gonna kill. Alright, and Reis ends up taking that one 2-0. Let's go back to our brackets here. We had Reis versus Aligari, and Reis ends up winning 2-0. Need a moment to load up the next game here, guys. Alright, up next we're going to have Juno versus Hursh. But you know what, before I do this, let me go back to our brackets here. There was a bye. Let me just clear out this bye. We had Midi versus Juno, and Juno. Sorry, it wasn't a bye. It was it was a fight that happened off stream. So Juno ended up beating Midi off stream. There we go. And so now we got Hursh versus Juno. Let's go and pull this up here. And Salty, I think I'm salty against Johnny. I wasn't even in that fight, and I was upset for Aligari. Good anti-air there. Setting up there, just doing some chip damage, you know, that's the Venom way, right? Oh, wasn't able to backdash the slide head. Guy with a 6H, not a lot of damage there, unfortunately. I think it's gonna be a lot more. I'm used to way more damage against 6H. His bike end. Look at that throw. Juno trying to get in. You know, you see Juno, he's moving forward a lot more by jumping in the air. He moves faster. Mike usually goes for hammer falls to move it forward a lot more. Potemkin actually gains a lot of meter with forward movement just by walking. Because when you're walking forward, you act like any character, you gain a lot of meter walking forward. And since Potemkin can't dash, you just keep walking forward, you gain a lot of meter. Just look at his meter gain when you see that. Ooh, teleporting on the slide head. Very nice job there from Hursh. See Potemkin stuck in the corner. That was a nice backdash. Potemkin has a very nice active backdash that has tons of invincibility. And only 1 frame of vulnerability on his recovery. Hursh trying to get out of the corner. Juno not letting him. Ooh, switching sides. Not a good spot. There we go. Hits him with the jump H. Ooh, I was expecting a pot buster, but it didn't quite work. Good jump there on Hursh's side. Go into that. Nice. Good gold burst. I don't know if he's going to be able to get much off of this. Keeps going for those dead angles. You know, I'm not sure dead angle is really a good option for Potemkin in this case because Potemkin wants to be in your face, right? Him being close is going to be good. That was another dead angle. Oh, that hammer fall would have killed if the chip didn't kill. Man, if he was able to survive that hammer fall, he would have won that round. But Hursh ends up getting that 1 point there. Yeah, I mean, if you're in Venom's face, Venom can't do too much. He can try a teleport, but if he has so many balls on the other side, he can't really teleport at all. But you see Juno going for a ton of dead angles here. I'm not really sure that's the right option. I think he went for like 3 dead angles that last round. Ooh, got hit there on the ricochet. You could tell Juno's not familiar with this matchup at all. You know, he doesn't know what's going to ricochet from the balls and things like that. He's just kind of scared of a lot of Hursh's movements. That's why he's doing the dead angles. Juno's not a bad player. He just does not have this matchup, I don't think. It's a weird matchup for Potemkin to be used to as well, because, you know, Potemkin doesn't want those many projectiles. I mean, he could flick some of them, but you can tell it's a very different fight when Mike C plays, because Mike's a lot more familiar with Venom. Nice. Oh, I thought for a second there that that was a cool counter hit there. That combo. You can see here that Juno spent all of his meter, so he can't do any sort of faultless defending left. And Hursh ends up taking that one. It's 2-0. Let me pull up our brackets here for the next game. All right, so we've got a couple games that happened off stream here. Let's finish these up. We had Redwitch versus Mech. Mech ended up winning 2-0. And we had Blitz versus Azure. Blitz ended up winning 2-1. Funny thing there, I don't know if any of you here are familiar with any of DJ Azure's fights. You've probably seen some of them on here. When I got the score from Blitz after that fight, you know, he's like, oh, 2-1. I'm like, oh, 2-1. He's like, yeah, fuck May. I share his sentiment. So this next match is gonna be Blitz versus Mech. Give me a moment here to upload this. All right, didn't change the names. Let me go ahead and do it right now. We got Mech on the left and Blitz on the right. Both of them just kind of fishing out hits here. So Amelia has a ton of speed. I don't think those bombs are going to do anything on Amelia. That was a very bad burst. Look at these combos, man. Just resetting on the ground into the corner. Setting up with that. Look at that overhead, too. That is so sick. Blitz, his mind game is so intense when you're doing your wake up. I think ultimately, you know, if you're waking up in the morning, you don't want to wake up next to Amelia. That's how it is. So I'm not sure how the Secret Garden interacts with the bombs. You saw right there, it didn't really interact at all. Another bad burst from Mech. It's going to get heavily punished. You can see Blitz is not really caring about that pin. Usually Blitz really goes for that pin a lot. Like it's a very important part of his mix-up, but he also uses the pin very quickly after he picks it up too. But I noticed at least. So you see how there another pickup going for another FRC overhead. It's the same exact mix-up he used last round, and it still ended up getting him there. So Blitz ends up getting the first game that quick. Yeah. That's brutal. You see a low coming, and then FRC into high. It's like, what? What happened there? God, just non-stop. This is so brutal. Oh, that didn't connect there. All right, Blitz stuck away from the pin. Yeah, I picked it up though. You see what I mean? He ends up throwing it like very quickly after he gets it, which isn't a bad thing. It's just some pattern that I noticed. But again, we didn't get a chance there to see how Secret Garden reacts with the bombs. If it goes through the bombs or if the bombs eats up Secret Garden or something like that. I know Secret Garden is a really great move against Venom Balls. It just completely eats up Venom Balls without going away in the slightest. You see Blitz is, or sorry, Mech. You see Mech is not really going too heavy on those bomb setups. I mean, Amelia has like double air dashes, so it feels like you could just easily go over some of that. And, you know, again, he's only doing Secret Garden from just that height going left and right. Welcome back, Tron. You see an Force Break Secret Garden there. Probably an axle input, that'd be my guess. Really putting up the pressure there. Oh, man. Bad burst and gets punished for it. Not a good spot for Amelia. Just one tap and she's dead at this point. And you can see that Mech is kind of guarding the pin as well. Nice setup there. Good burst there from Mech, just to get some distance. But not able to save him. Grabbed a pin on the way down. Mech just needs one hit. So if Amelia ends up going for a mix-up, Mech could just do his Michael's Blade Super, and it would kill. Ah, man. Man. So brutal. Blitz ends up winning 2-0. Go back to our brackets here. We'll update the match. So Blitz beats Mech 2-0. And before I update things, let me read this comment here. Justice doesn't move too quick and is big, and Secret Garden takes up a lot of real estate and doesn't ever get eaten. Okay, so it doesn't get eaten by bombs. Takes up a lot of real estate and doesn't ever get eaten. So it's not about eating bombs. It's about forcing the Justice to stop doing bombs by forcing them to evade or block. You know, I noticed that, but your Secret Garden was always like just above Justice's head. It wasn't hitting Justice at all. So I don't know if you were kind of more just controlling the board, and that's what you're doing, like preventing Justice from really wanting to move forward or backward because it just exists, or if you were actually trying to hit Justice to get rid of those bombs. But I get what you're saying. You're just trying to put Justice on edge kind of thing with Secret Garden. It makes sense. Okay, so we had another game that was off stream, and that was Windyman versus Mike Z. Mike ends up winning 2-0. So next game we're going to do here is going to be Mike Z versus Nostalgic. Pull this up right now. We got Mike Z versus Nostalgic here. Your character. All right. So Mike Z needs no introduction. Look at that. A punch, And the punch whiffed, so just go straight into a pot buster. That's one thing you see too with Mike. You see him throwing out punches, he's going to, at some point during that, throw out a pot buster. He's throwing out punches so that you block and you kind of like be a little bit wary about attacks, and he'll go straight into a pot buster. And Heavenly Pot Buster does a lot less damage than regular pot busters. Nice flick there. Oh, nice. He's able to beat him out of Hammerfall Super Armor. Good. Very good spot here. Nostalgic has a chance of beating him. Nice throw. Goes in lightning for a little bit of extra damage. Oh, man. That was so close for Nostalgic there. Just got tagged with a 6H. Oh, got it. Mike caught him with slide head in the middle of his backdash. Not a good spot for Nostalgic. Here comes the Oki game. More Oki. Here we go. Yep. Ooh, Nostalgic able to tech out in the air. That's going to save his life. So I think what happened there was Nostalgic was trying to jump out because Mike likes to do a lot of Hammerfall break pot busters. But if you don't false defend when you're blocking the Hammerfall, you're going to get hit. So you have to, if you're ever trying to jump out of a Hammerfall because you think there's going to be a Hammerfall break pot buster, you've got to false defend. Hammerfall break pot buster, that's what I see right there. Mike does that a lot. Good block on that burst there. And good job for Nostalgic eating that super armor. Look at this. So much damage. The star, it's gonna kill, or it's gonna hurt Potemkin a lot. This timed flick there. Good setup here. Nostalgic has another strong chance of beating him. Just keep that distance. And that was close. Nostalgic almost had that round there too. I hit with the overhead. So you see there, the overhead doesn't do that much, at least not against Kai. I've been corrected that the overhead 6K Potemkin does can lead to a lot of good damage depending on the character, but when I mentioned it as Biken, it doesn't really do too much against me. Same with Kai, apparently. So Mike wins pretty handily on getting both of those wins there, 2-0. Let's go back to our brackets and update this, and this is going to be the last of our winner's side up until we get to the top 8. That was Mike Z versus Nostalgic, and let me load up the next game. Alright, and up next we've got Tronzilla versus Dyne. It's an interesting matchup. I would guess that Faust would have some pretty good attacks to deal with Tronzilla, or at least with Justice. So, accidental gold color. So funny thing with Faust Gold is Faust Gold has infinite super, and also all the items are meteors. Doing it again on accident. So if Faust just does the item super, it's gonna be meteor after meteor. You get them to block one meteor, and they're gonna block chip death until they're dead. EX tournament, man. I wanted to do it Frosty Faustings, I was just too busy. Here we go. Starting out with a Michael Sword, getting some bombs out there. Faust can easily just door behind Justice if Justice is in the middle of putting another bomb or something like that. So you cannot do any sort of bomb traps at all. You see a lot of players where they don't block low for that 2K that Faust can do. Just because I think the hitbox starts pretty high, so it's difficult to get used to. Dyne has full meter here. Nice Michael blade through that. Oh no, the poison. Poison cannot kill. It also gets rid of the poison with a single hit. Again, Faust moves are so fast and they got so much range. You have to be ready for them at any point because Faust can just do them right away. The good attacks here so far from Tron. You saw him bait out the door. and wasn't able to convert right off the door, but was able to succeed into another combo after that. Nice gold burst there from Dyne. Good throw from Tron. Gotta be a little careful here still. Faust does have full meter. A lot can happen. Faust got that donut. It's gonna heal quite a bit. Oh, wasn't able to block 6H. Oh, able, nice throw. Oh, you saw there, Dyne was waiting for that burst. It didn't happen though. Tron just burning all of his meter. You see that Faust has no super meter left, so Tron was trying to go for some chip damage. That donut got a lot of health there. That's gonna... You saw that donut just saved his life right now. Not long enough. Tronzilla ends up taking the round. Again, there's another door. You see, Tron's actually expecting those doors, and he's kind of baiting it. So he can just kind of do one bomb, and then walk the other direction, and then just explode the bomb as soon as the door happens. Strike back tail, it hits him, but not able to hit him out of poison. This guy's doing a lot of damage from that poison there. Full poison damage. Tron just needs one tiny hit, though, and it's going to kill. That's going to kill right there. Oh, not quite. Oh my god, he was able to use a lot of meter. Look at this! Oh my god. That bomb killed. Nice job, Tron. Wow. That was a hell of a round there. Look at that 2H, man. We keep joking in the Guilty Gear Discord that there needs to be a team 2H because so many characters, their 2H is such a strong attack. You got Johnny, you've got Justice. 2H in general is just really strong. Nice, you know, Tron didn't follow through and therefore he didn't get hit with the burst. So kind of a bad burst there from Dyne. Nice hit there with his jump H. Setting this up, one tiny hit left and he's going to be able to kill him. Tron pretty handily takes that round. Johnny 2H is trash. You know, it doesn't matter if it's trash, it just matters if Quash can use it well. Good backdash. Justice has a very strong backdash as far as the length of it, the invul frames. I think it's 2 frames of recovery for Justice. It's 1 frame for Potemkin. Nice setup there, doing a lot of chip damage against Dyne. Ooh, getting hit with the bomb. You could tell Tron was trying not to. He was specifically running away. He just missed time to false defend. Good setup here. So he's actually putting bombs out because Dyne was wary of that and wasn't doing a door, but now he is. So if you train somebody to stop doing something, then you abuse the training that you just made for them, right? So every time that Dyne was doing a door on a bomb, Tron had been prepared for it. So now Tron's actually putting out a ton of bombs out there. All right. Tron ends up winning against Dyne 2-0. Let's go back to our brackets here. And it was Dyne versus Tronzilla. Tronzilla wins 2-0. So one thing you can see here is we had a couple buys. So Midi handily beat his buy. Very strong match there. That was off stream. And Red Witch really easily beat her buy. Dominated the buy there. But good job, both of you guys. Let's go ahead and pull this up and we'll do the next game. Alright, next game we got coming up here is going to be Weatherbee versus Windyman. Pull this up here. Weatherbee on the right, playing ABBA. Windyman is a more up-and-coming Mei player. Good to see him playing. So Mei is absolutely bullshit and should be banned. So just a heads up with that. I hate Mei so much. I hate fighting against Mei. So you can see here Weatherbee getting Goku Moroha, really putting Windyman on the ropes. That's gonna kill. Yeah, I can handle Melia, but May, man, ban May. May's bullshit. So Weatherbee gets a blood pack, able to transform. Ooh, was able to get hit in the middle of Danzai. Not a good spot here for Abba. Almost out of meter. That's gonna knock down, get a free combo, but Windyman didn't really prepare for it. So, wow, Windyman was trying to go for a slash bag there, mistimed it. So slash back, you always want to try and do it too late rather than too early. Because if you do it too early, you're not going to be able to, you're just going to get hit with the move. If you do it too late, then okay, you did it too late and nothing really happens. Cross up there with the dolphin. That dolphin cross up's also BS. Oh, nice 6H there from Abba. Oh, drop the combo. You see Weatherbee really putting May on the ropes. Oh, that's gonna kill. No, not kill. I mean, knock down. Weatherbee transforming back into Goku Moroha. There we go. Really good position here for Weatherbee. Got a lot of that health back. Doing a ton of damage here. Able to knock down. His start of a kill. There we go. Weatherbee takes the first game.
Please select your character. Heaven or hell. Duel. Let's rock.
Man, look at this. Look at May. Oh man, this is so terrible. Why is this character in the game? Oh my god. Weatherbee keeps getting hit with those 3Ks. Not able to do anything about it. Oh, that's hyper armor. Cannot punish that move. Also very plus at the end of it too. Got hit with an overhead kiss. So you can see Weatherbee's getting himself down to 0 health. Nice. Goku Moroha. I was surprised they didn't actually hit. Ooh, that crossed up right there. You couldn't tell, but it crossed up. One thing you'll see if you look at the skeletal minion Kumite is you'll see that Abba does a ton of damage in combos and has really long combo strings. But if you drop the combo, you're as good as dead because you're gonna combo while you're at 1 hit point. So just keep doing the combo. And if you drop it, you're dead because you have 1 hit point left. It's rough playing as Abba. There we go, Goku Moroha. Just in time. Another knockdown. Another knockdown. The third knockdown. Damn. Just like that, Goku Moroha's over. Look at May getting through that super armor from the Danzai again there too. Both of them almost out of health here. Weatherbee, I don't know what he's gonna do. Oh, that's gonna be it. Because if Weatherbee used a blood pack to go back to normal, he can't go transform again unless he actually does the command grab. But he'd get some of his health back. That was a rough position for Weatherbee. 1-1 now. Got a blood pack starting up. We've been playing some footsies. There we go. Got some hit. Oop. A little tech before getting knocked down. Good burst there from Weatherbee. That means that you don't get knocked down too, so it's a good spot. Weatherbee just needs to get 50% meter to transform. There we go. Going to Goku instantly getting knocked down out of it. There's another knockdown. Windyman, again, he's just doesn't really seem used to abusing knockdowns against Abba. You knock her down and she's going to be waking up for a full combo right away. Overhead kiss. So May's overhead kiss is a run-up throw, and run-up. It actually looks. It has the same animation as just a run. There isn't really a physical difference you can use to tell. However, when you're hearing it, when you hear overhead kiss, the footstep pattern sounds a little bit different than just a normal run. So essentially, what I say is, if you see May just running straight at you. Instead of like doing a charge dolphin or like, you know, some other weird thing, jump. Just jump out of it. Maybe not in a good spot here. He's still going for that 50% meter, but just wanting to get some of that health back. He's got no blood packs left. There we go. Nice transformation. Oh, good jump out of that overhead kiss, able to punish. Nice, that's gonna kill. Good job there, Weatherbee. Weatherbee backdashed out of overhead kiss, but still got hit. Uses the blood pack to transform for the first time. Doing a little bit of stalemate there. That Danzai able to do a lot of damage. Couldn't get a combo up with follow-up. Combo after the confirm. Still Weatherbee's game. Here we go. That's going to kill. Weatherbee ends up taking it 2-1. Good job there, Weatherbee.
You win.
Let's go back to our brackets here. We'll update this. Weatherbee versus Windyman, and Weatherbee ends up winning 2-1. Okay, let me load up our next game. Okay, before we get back to our next game, we had a game that was done off stream. It was myself versus Mitty, and I ended up winning 2-0. So next game is going to be myself versus Mech. Let's go ahead and see this one here. Oh, my favorite stage. Mech's favorite stage, or Lexi's favorite song as well, is what I mean. So I'm stuck here against the bombs. That was a good use of just far S. Just to take a little bit of damage, but also knock the bombs out of the way. Good full combo here. Gonna go into Zakuro. Ooh, messed up with Zakuro probably. Good throw. Another throw there. Nice. Just didn't want a burst happening. Trying to keep the distance. Nice kill. There we go. I was going to do a Zakuro after that. Get a few extra hits. Got knocked away. Not a good spot for me if I don't have meter. Oh, it's a hard part. I have a hard part getting through all this. I don't have much of an answer besides triple tatami. There we go. Nice, gonna get good burst on his end. Nice setup here. It's not going to be able to combo, but we'll get him stuck in the corner. There we go, and tagged and killed. How's it going, Kraken? So I end up getting the first point there against Mech. Hopefully get a better setup here. Better song. There we go. Oh, nice counter hit there from Mech. He's stuck in the corner. Be able to just Morai Komi around it. It's not usually something I could do. Most justices are really ready of that. I actually did a 5H there instead of 6H, you noticed that. Playing a little bit sloppy here the whole night. Hopefully I can do better in Anime Ascension. I'll make sure I get some warm-ups going on. Got no health left. Nice. Ooh, slightly out of range for that to have connected. Nice throw. Mistimed it a little bit. Oh, nice. No! Oh, that was dumb. I could have actually had that. I just accidentally switched sides, though. That was lame. Hit with that low. You know, I'm always worried about the overhead because a lot of times, you know, those bombs are kind of blocking the visuals on what Justice is gonna do. Man, I have such a hard time getting in against Justice. Nice setup there. Messed up attempt. I was going for an experimental combo that I've been working on. Oh, messed up again. Man, I am dropping a lot tonight. Good kill on Mech's end there. 1-1. Yeah, Terminator run's useless against it, but Force Break to Tommy's good. That's like all I've got. Which is something. It's something. Yeah, and all Justice has to do is delay a second bomb and I get hit as soon as Terminator runs over. Because there's recovery after Terminator run. A good burst on his end. Nice job there with Zakro. Good job there doing the force break to Tommy on that. Nice hit there with counter hit. Can deal a lot of damage. Waiting for a burst there. Burst that didn't happen. There, did not want to get knocked back. That was a wise burst that I made there. Ah, now I'm out of meter though. There we go. Good kill on my part. Making up for that last game. 2-1 me. Go back to our brackets here. So I end up winning 2-1, and I end up making it into top 8. We'll see what the next match is going to be here, guys. Okay, up next is going to be Nostalgic versus Tronzilla. Alright, backdashed right into a bomb setup there. Going for an overhead, but getting poked right out of it. Good burst there from Nostalgic. You can see the delayed fall that that Tronzilla did by doing a Michael sword. Nice run-up throw there from Nostalgic. Got some more bombs incoming. Here we go. They're just gonna eat up those stun edges. Your stun edges have to be perfect if you're trying to fit one through a gap there. Nice setup there with the star. Bouncing right off of it. Oh, interesting burst there. Nostalgic ends up taking the first game. Look at these bombs. Nice setup there from Nostalgic, just smacking one through. Good stuff there from Nostalgic, still having the advantage. Oh, I thought that was going to connect. Yeah. Man, Nostalgic really putting Tronzilla in the corner here. I hurt a little bit. See if Tron can make a comeback. He's not in a very good spot. Doesn't have much meter for pulse defenses either. Alright, Nostalgic takes the first game.
Please select your character. Heaven or hell. Duel. Let's rock.
I don't think I saw that, Reis. Might have missed it. Okay, with the overhead. Here we go again. Nice counter hit. Ooh, but slightly switched sides there. Nostalgic couldn't get the confirm on the combo. Nice walk-up throw from Tronzilla. Tronzilla taking the first game. Nice throw tech there. Ooh, yeah, there you go. Knocked out a superior trance with just a 2K. Man, Nostalgic's really putting on the pressure here in this round. Good throw there from Tron. Set some stuff up. Tron has barely any meter at this point. Can't do too much. Nice Michael Blade. Very good use of that move. Oh, crossed up. Oh, that was dirty. Blocked the wrong way there. Tronzilla making a comeback there in that last round. 1-1 now.
Heaven or hell. Duel. Let's rock.
Nice hits there from Tron. But good blocks there from Nostalgic, but you see how much chip damage that took. A massive amount of chip damage. His stun gauge is just, or his guard gauge is really high. Good burst, because that was going to take a lot of damage from his stun gauge. Yeah, not going to work. Guessing that was an accidental input at that point. Oh, 5D, but trades and dies. Last potential round here for Tron if he could take this. Nice hit there. Yeah, just you see Nostalgic. I think he's trying to maybe stun dipper underneath some of those bombs, but that wasn't working. At least that attempt didn't work. Good block on air superior trance. Oh, good block. Just perfect timing for that. Really close. I'm expecting a run-up throw, but Nostalgic's not doing it at all. Nice setup there with the jump D. Nice, nice. Still just probably pretty wary of a burst there, but it didn't happen. There's the burst. Oh, it didn't hit. If that hit, that would have killed. It would have deleted the bomb there. The other one's game really, really close. Oh, got him out of Force Break Greed Sever. And Tronzilla ends up taking it 2-1. Go back to these brackets here. So Nostalgic ended up, or sorry, Tronzilla ended up winning against Nostalgic 2-1. And, you know, I'm just glad that I get to fight another Justice in top 8. So, alright, let's pull up our next game here, guys. Give me a moment. Alright, before we continue, DJ Azure versus Red Witch was off stream. So this one was actually 2-1 for Red Witch. And then after that, unfortunately, Red Witch had to go. So Juno ends up winning. And we're now on our last game before top 8. This is going to be Aligari versus Weatherbee. All right, Aligari doing a backdash right at the beginning. He knows what Abba's capable of doing. Okay, Weatherbee ends up using a blood pack. Going for a 5D. Oh, good burst there. Again, Weatherbee seems to be doing that a lot, so you can easily punish. So you see there, Aligari is intentionally dropping those combos just to knock down Weatherbee. Nice. One more knockdown here. This is going to lead to a combo. There we go. Yeah, Aligari very familiar with the Abba matchup. All right, going straight into Danzai. Good hit there. DP. We're really putting up the pressure there. Slightly out of range for Danzai to work. Got knocked down. Another knockdown, going for a punish after this. How Aligari's dealing with this is exactly how you want to fight against Abba. Don't go for damage combos, go for knockdown combos. Because once they've been knocked down 3 times, you get a free full combo punish. So Aligari getting the first game there, 1-0. Good hit there with Rocket, going out there. Weatherbee stuck. Not able to transform and stuck in the corner. Not a good spot to be. It was not an intentional burst. There had to have been some accidental input there. Alright, Weatherbee looking to turn the tables here, switching to regular Muroha. The command grab. Still has 3 blood packs left. Oh, got hit during Danzai. Expecting some sort of Goku Muroha at some point there, but didn't go for it. Probably not a wise burst there from Weatherbee, because he still had a lot of meter left, and he was ready to go into Goku Muroha, which would refill his Muroha meter there. Still getting Weatherbee stuck in the corner. 1 knockdown is going to be a free combo if Aligari can do it. There it is. Oh, drops it though. Still, this is going to be it for Weatherbee. And that's going to kill. Aligari winning a 2-0. So back to our brackets here. We had Aligari versus Weatherbee, and Aligari wins 2-0. Great, so we're now in top 8, guys. I'm going to go ahead and take a short break. And then when we come back, we'll continue with top 8.